Second Wind co-founder and former editor-in-chief of the Escapist, Nick Calandra, is back in the news. The Sweet Baby Inc. curator list has absolutely triggered him. He's labeling all followers of the Sweet Baby Inc. curator list as bigots, and he's threatening physical confrontation against anybody speaking up against wokeness. Yeah, if you're anti-woke, Nick Calandra wants to knock you out. His exact phrase. He says that he would happily knock any of these people out if they said any of this stuff to him at a bar. But we'll talk about this in a minute. It's really funny how the tolerant people that are on the left are actually the most intolerant people. They're the most hateful and violent and aggressive people when you have a different opinion about them. They like their safe spaces and their echo chamber, but at the same time, they often reveal themselves to be the most disgusting, most insufferable people on the internet. And this is just coming off the other day when Nick Calandra allegedly doxed Grummz, who made the hashtag FreeStellarBlade petition. Yeah, he doxed Grummz on his Discord. It was a private Discord where Patreons have access to this. And there was a number of damning screenshots that come out. And keep in mind, this was over 13,700 people in a private Discord that have all this personal information on Grummz. These people know absolutely no bounds. And it's very scary to see how these people can become so unhinged. Well, you know, just quickly over the weekend, there was another list that came out by Alyssa Mercante where she listed every single video and content creator that made videos about her. Funny enough, I wasn't on it. What the heck am I? Chopped liver? Anyways, she promptly took it down when she realized that Smash JT himself put a list of Kotaku Detected, which features all the journalists that are involved in some form or fashion with Kotaku and other similar, I guess, political affiliations, people that post all this woke stuff, these agendas in their articles that promote these ideologies are just infiltrating and infesting the gaming industry, and they lost their shit over it to the point where even Nick Calandra contacted Smash JT to take his information off of the website. Yeah, he begged and pleaded Smash, but then it was discovered at the same time he was posting on his Twitter that he had hidden under protected tweets, of course, that he was encouraging people to report Smash JT's website and his list. So he wanted his cake and he wanted to eat it too. You know, he was obviously somebody that you can't trust. Anybody that's on Smash JT's list, you can't trust 110% completely, especially Nick Calandra after this week when he was accused of doxing in these damning screenshots, but then telling Smash JT to please take off his info and that they had a genuine conversation. But then behind the scenes, he's acting a different way with his followers, encouraging them to report Smash JT's website because it's being mean and it's a hit piece towards his friends. When meanwhile, these guys are making threats and aggressive statements towards other people, like this screenshot right here, where you can see Nick Caldera is clearly calling for calls of action, calls of violence towards people that have different opinions when it comes to the narrative. These people don't care for the agendas that they're trying to push out there. These people are against the wokeness, the anti-wokeness. We're the people that are tired of this, but we're labeled bigots and we're being threatened to be knocked out. Pretty wild how that works, right? So he basically is saying that if he sees anybody in a bar setting, that he would gladly knock them out. And this is pretty wild to see how unhinged these people can act. 9 times out of 10, a lot of these people, like Nick Calandra, whatever the fuck his stupid name is, they're all talk. They're all bite. They do sneaky stuff. They don't know how to behave in real life. They have no true concept of social boundaries, which is why they're all okay with Alyssa Mercante contacting Smash JT's wife the other week when she tried to ruin his marriage. In fact, they encourage it. You've even seen Alyssa Mercante's boss say that she would do the same exact thing. It's oftentimes a little bit of a rules for thee but not for me concept when it comes to these people on that side of the equation. They're the ones that like to make the aggressive moves, and they often forget that they're the ones that start it. So, for example, with Nick, he was the one that posted information pertaining to Grummz' private life, all the doxing on the Discord. And then on top of that, today, reaching out to Smash JT, asking him to take the information down, and then aggressively trying to get his, I guess, platforms shut down, essentially, because he can't handle the opinion. Just like Alyssa Mercante can't handle the negative feedback. She can't handle the opinion that people don't like how insufferable she is on the internet. She's lost her mind over a list over this weekend, and she forgets that she's the one that contacted Smash JT's wife over a YouTube video. Imagine being that thin-skinned, that weak, that a YouTube video will cause you to go over bounds, professional bounds. And honestly, it's because these people are protected. It's because these people face no accountability ever in their lives. They've probably been spoon-fed and babied and spoiled their whole lives because they're special little snowflakes. And now that the heat in the kitchen is getting a little too hot for them, they got to play the victim recourse. Alyssa Mercante, all the Kotaku staff that's listed on Smash JT's website, and Nick, who today has shown once again he is pretty much a spineless coward in the thick of things. These people have softness. They can't accept criticism. They can't accept opinion. And then they hide behind protected tweets, and then they make statements like they're going to knock people out. These people can't do, a good conversation where they talk about different sides of opinion. They can't agree to disagree. It has to be one extreme. And they're the ones that like to put alt-right as a label of people that go against them and call them extremists and things like that. And oftentimes that's what I'm tired of when it comes to seeing anything that is DE&I and anything that involves Kotaku and anything that's remotely anything that's related to this topic, because these people are absolutely nuts. They are people that you can't reason with. If they try to approach any of you guys, if you make negative criticism about them and they try to reach you and try to start a conversation about meeting a middle ground, just avoid it, because it will come back and bite you in the butt like it did to Smash JT, where now his platform is potentially under attack because Nick is trying to gather the troops. They're trying to report this Kotaku detected list that he has created. And it's absolutely hilarious to see these people continually scramble just because they are getting a little bit of negative feedback in regards to their internet behavior. So, yeah, wishing bodily harm on people that are speaking up against wokeness. Basically, I'm a target. If you hate wokeness, you're a target. If you write any kind of articles, make any kind of videos, you're a target for these people. But then they cry over Smash JT's hit list. It's fucking hilarious. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching.